92.3 FM. You can talk to us right now. And if you're looking to join us, we're also live on YouTube. Yes, folks, we're live on Nagraj Anaya's YouTube stream. You can catch us there. You can put your questions down there as well in the comment section, and we will take it from there. And with that, let me welcome Nagraj. Hello and welcome, Nagraj. So good to see you.
Hi, good to see you. Happy Sunday to all the listeners out there.
Very happy Sunday, Nagraj, and wonderful start as we're getting into the new year. We're striding rapidly into it.
Yeah,
So the question really is, what's your take? What's the update on the market right now? Are you seeing homes, the prices going down?
yeah. Before starting on the market update, it's pouring in the Bay Area from last one
Yes.
week, right? And we expect to rain for another 1 week. Be safe out there. If the already expecting, check out the home also. Like if it falls in the flood zones, if it falls into the flood zones, make sure you take the precautions out there. If you missed the topic on the flood zones and how to protect your home during the floods, do watch out my live on your YouTube channel. There's a lot of content on that. You can, so that you can get more information about it.
Mm-hmm.
And on the market,
Yeah.
the market is like pretty much changing so much now in the Bay Area. It is like more color changing every day. Until the end of the month, last year, it was like there was not much people coming to the open houses. Yesterday,
Yeah.
there was open house in one of Dublin. It's a 2-bedroom home, single family home, listed for 1.3. There were 57 visitors visited that home.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a lot. Okay. And the same thing in the Berryassa also. Okay. Any good homes,
Yeah.
the good school districts, still in the Bay Area, there is a demand for it. Okay. I keep repeating, the markets are different compared to 2008 and now. The
Mm-hmm.
scenarios are different right now. Okay. And you can't compare the Bay Area market to the old to the US. You should be treating the region by region or the cities by cities on the depending on the incomes or what they qualify for.
Mm-hmm.
In that way, the Bay Area is still good, doing good. It's more towards, this time is more towards a buyer's market. But if you miss out again, then you will be rushing back again with basically with more people competing with the other homes. If
Yes.
you buy a house, okay, this is the right time for them to buy.
Okay.
Because if it goes to the last year time, right, like it is like a lot of people were putting onto the offer, you're paying more than the list price, crazy prices. Right now, today, still the rates, like there was a couple of weeks back, there was one rate increase, still the rate stands good. Right now it is 5.5 APR for 10% down, and if it's a 20% down, it is a 5.375.
Mm-hmm.
Because the loan demand across the US is less. Okay.
Yeah.
If there's an increase, also we're not seeing much rate increase on the mortgage still. Okay. 5.5 is a good rate for the purchase still.
Okay. So are you seeing more inventory out there? Because
The
now.
inventory is slowly building up right now. Okay. But the good homes comes up, it's selling it very fast.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
see.
So that is why if you are looking for certain kind of homes, okay, and you have built your criteria, okay, so this is the time to look out for. So
Okay.
I'm looking for one of my clients is looking for 1.8 million purchase in somewhere in the Alum Rock area or Mount Hamilton area. We are not still able to get in a good house. Okay, inventory is still less. It's slowly building up. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
this is a time to start looking for it.
Yeah, this is the time, and no time like the present, like they say. That's why it's called the present. So you have
Yeah.
to get going with it if you're looking to get out onto the market. The number in the studio is 408-912-5038, 408-912-5038. We'd love to know about your experiences in the market, of or if you need help really navigating through it all, you have questions, well, Nagraj has the answers. He's been in the field for he's a veteran in the field, and he can help you with it all. Not only that, not only is he a realtor, he's also a mortgage broker, so he can bring that side of the equation, help you understand all sorts of possibilities. And if you're looking to maybe sell your home first and then buy a new one, or buy your home first and then sell a new one, take one, so you can do any permutation combination. What is the right way to go for your situation? You need to discuss that with the subject matter expert in the house, and that's Nagraj Anaya of nagrajhomes.com. That should be your first stop for anything real estate. Like I said before, 408-912-5038 is the number in the house. Keep those questions coming, and we're also live on YouTube. You can catch us there on Nagraj Anaya's YouTube channel. Put your questions there as well. That's an option. And there are always options and possibilities in real estate. And Nagraj, we've going through all of these floods and in the Bay Area, and the storms and all of that. So if you can help us a little bit
See,
with
if it is like
handle the
when,
flood relation.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
when you're purchasing a house, right, always you need to watch out for the National Hazard Disclosures Report. Okay, this NHD report carries out and says that what kind of the ways the house is located. If it is located in the flood zone,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you need to be carrying the flood insurance for it. Okay, if it is near to the fire hazard zones, then you need to be carrying out to the fire insurance.
Okay.
Okay, if there is no flood related insurance, if you carry, okay, and if the water enters into a property due to the flood, the
Mm.
depending on the insurance providers, the insurance will be qualifying it for that. So that's why you need to talk to the insurance expert. If your house is falls into the flood category,
Yeah.
better to buy a flood insurance. And it is not too late if you think the water might enter, or like you're suspecting something is happening around your area around, right?
Yeah.
Better to reach out to the flood insurance and try to get the flood insurance out there. Okay,
Uh-huh.
there was a last week, there was one of my client called me up. Family went outside, okay,
Mm.
and the water pipe burst out.
Wow. Okay.
The full house was entered with up to 3 feet of water.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is why watch out for if your insurance has expired. Okay, home insurance has been expired. Make sure you are renewing it, because accidents can occur. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so if that occurs, something should be protecting out for you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
on a related but unrelated note, since we are all on like the earthquake fault line, should we all be having earthquake insurance?
I think earthquake insurance is an expensive one. If you can afford it,
Yeah.
go for it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Okay.
it is expensive, and it's
It's an earthquake insurance are higher than the flood insurance. Okay,
okay.
so but if you prefer and if you think you can afford it, do buy that one and talk
Mm-hmm.
to the insurance experts so that they can help you out on that.
Yeah, there are a lot of
It's,
things
it's
happening, weather related, and because
I
of
think
all of.
Bay Area is like prone to a lot of things, right? Like for example, flood during the this time and a fire during the summertime. So
Yeah.
people watch out, and that's why it always matters in experts like when you're purchasing a home, so that they can tell you what kind of homes to buy for, and they can
Mm-hmm.
suggest you based on the reports what to do for you. They give you more insights into it, because if unknowingly if you had bought the house in the flood zones, right, then it is going to hurt you in these times.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay.
Very true.
Buying a house is all about the safety things, minimum things you're protecting yourselves. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is not like you go buy a house for a lesser price, but later you pay for this kind of stuff.
Right. So you have to take all aspects into
All aspects,
consideration.
right? Because sometimes, like yesterday, one of my clients said me, Nagraj, this house is too less. I go buy it. But I educated them, hey, this house is not getting sold because this house stays in the flood area.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You might pay less, but the risks are more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
So that's why you need to watch out when you're buying in a house.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to the experts who can guide you. So based on your needs, you can go and shop for our own, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. And of course, watch out is what it is. And we are watching out for your phone calls. If you need help, if you need assistance, to really work your way around real estate, Bay Area real estate, which is a different animal in itself. And we have the subject matter expert, Nagraj Anaya. He's been a techie himself. He's gone through the process, come as an immigrant, and now, he's working real estate, so he can help guide you. He's been where you've been, so he can help you through any and all situations. Give him a call, give us a call. Studio lines are open 408-912-5038. 408-912-5038 is the number in the studios. And we welcome your calls. We're live on YouTube, on Nagraj Anaya's YouTube channel. You can check us out there, put your question there as well. And remember, Nagraj believes in really helping you understand what you're getting into when you venture into real estate. You can always give him a call for a free consult offline after the show. And that number is 408-805 4653 408-805-4653. He wants you to go into it fully equipped and fully understanding what real estate you're getting into. And again, keep those questions coming in while we keep talking to Nagraj. So Nagraj, we're talking about the Bay Area. What do you foresee going forward? And we have a one caller on hold, so let's take
Yeah.
that. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please, and what you'd like to share with us and with Nagraj. Okay, looks like we lost that caller. If you're still trying to get in touch, you've dropped. Give us a call 408-912-5038. 408-912-5038 for anything on your mind, real estate related. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think
Nagraj.
it's very good question, Vijay Lakshmi. See, the
Mm-hmm.
market is always the real estate market is a seasonal. Okay, during the holidays, the market bit slows down. Okay, and now the after the holidays, home starts coming to the inventory back. And
Yeah.
if you're not changing your like basically if you're not going to school basis, right, this is the right time to buy because the
Mm-hmm.
summers are like a different shoppers around because that time a lot of people wants to change based on the school needs they can relocate. And one more thing is what is happening, right? People who bought a house last year or 2 years back during the COVID times, right now since offices are opening back,
Back. Uh-huh.
okay, they want to buy a houses closer to the office also. Okay,
Okay.
that is also one of the reasons it's adding up for the basically adding up for the people, the shoppers around in the buyers list. Okay, so it in that way, if you look at it, it's still good for the buyers out there. Okay, but as the demand goes up, because
Mm-hmm.
all these factors adds up, as the demand goes up, we can see it is market shift towards the end of the year or the middle of the year. Okay, when
Uh-huh.
the interest rates little bit cools down. Okay,
Yeah.
one of the reasons it's again the market is shifting now in the January month, right? Interest rates are a bit like kind of slow down increase. Okay, Fed has increased it. Fed is expecting to increase one more rates in the February, and I think one more hike later. But after that, we don't know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I think Fed also thinks like after June, the rate might little bit slow down.
Okay. I
Okay.
see. Uh-huh.
Then you instead of everybody jumping in and buying a houses in the in the June time, it's better to start looking at it right now. If you
Mm-hmm.
find a house which is basically matches to your criteria or a requirements,
Yeah.
okay, go for it. Okay, instead of you should not be in the list where like everybody is shopping, you also shop. Always the prices goes up because
Yeah.
the demand goes up, the prices goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and for example, like let's assume like you're in the buyers list where is like for you the schools are not important, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can fine tune the location for you depending on your requirements. Okay,
Yeah.
so for you the like maybe the buyer for them like it's for them it's full work from home going forward, then they can start looking something in a Tracy Lathrop where there is like even a Manteca.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not bound by the
Mount
school
by just
restrictions. Mm-hmm.
everybody's needs are different. Watch out
Yes.
for that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and very I get a lot of calls nowadays. Is like Nagraj, I have one home right now, and I want to buy the second home.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Should I sell the first home and buy the second home? Okay, it all comes down to how much down payments do you have. If you have enough down payment for the next house, okay, then you can buy the second home first and then sell the first home.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Okay.
if you don't have enough down payment, okay, then you should be selling your first home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anything under 1.5 million, we need a 10% down. If you have enough down payment, there are some mortgage lenders do give a bridge loans, but the bridge loans are a little bit expensive. The bridge loans are like you might be paying 1% or a 2% more, or
Mm-hmm.
basically how much over your loan you're making. For
Yeah.
example, you're making 1.5, then you're paying a 30,000 towards the bridge loan. Okay, it's an expense comes down. Okay, but if you're in emergency, maybe you can use a bridge loan as an aspect when you're buying a second home. Or if you already have the enough down payment, you can first buy the house. Because if you're selling your, but only thing is the catch is like if you don't sell your house
Mm.
and you don't know, if you've not done the qualifications of your house better, for example, you made like my house is like myself for 1.8, but it ends up selling at a 1.5, you should be able to know the difference. That is why talking to the industry experts or tech experts, they can tell you, okay, what, how much your first home is going to sell, so that you can make a right decision when you're purchasing a second home.
Second home. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's where the key discussions comes into the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much money you're going to make from the first home sale, take that money and so that you can pay off your second house loans, right?
Yes.
So that, because a lot of some folks think like, I don't want to carry much loan, Nagraj. Okay, my thinking is like, I want to have a less debts in it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're doing that perspective, then that's good. Okay, in
Mm-hmm.
that case, like you need to take an average how much your first home is going to sell.
Sell.
Based on that, so you can make a decisions to purchase for your second home.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so second home buying might be various reasons, because your first home might be too small for you, or like the first home whatever you bought is like far from the office, and now you wants to buy the second home which is very closer to the office. Okay, and it might be your school needs, or it might be due to a neighborhood needs. It's a various reasons you might.
Driven by various
Yeah. So the
reasons. Mm-hmm.
always changes are accepted or expected. So in that cases, what you need to be doing is like when you're doing a second home, buying a second home, so you should not make the mistakes what you made when you're purchasing the first home. Okay, first home might be a short-term needs what you have bought, but the
Yeah.
second home needs, you should have your needs already or the requirement written already. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
some of the first home might be you bought a condo or a townhouse. Okay,
Yeah.
second home, you're preferring a single family home, and you might be preferring is a minimum square footage for you. Okay, so add that, and your schools also, like I need this kind of a school itself for you. Add all your requirements in the list. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then shortlist the homes based on that.
Uh-huh. Okay. Great suggestion. Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
one more thing, it might be is like since the first home, most of the times they don't want to sell also.
Mm-hmm.
Calculate the rental income also. How much is your first home rental is going to come for you?
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So that way you can do the math. It's all about a math when you are shortlist, like basically to make a right decision. If somebody gives
Mm-hmm.
you a right math, gives you enough information, then you can make the decisions easy for you.
Yes. Right. That's true. That's very well put. And of course, making the math work for you, talking through the math and really guiding you. That's what a subject matter expert does. And that's what Nagraj Anaya can do for you. So don't hesitate to reach out to him, call him anytime. Offline 408-805-4653 is his number, 408-805-4653. And also, you can get in touch at nagrajhomes.com. Check that site out for anything that you want to do or embark on. That should be your first stop to help you through. And like Nagraj said, down payment is what drives a lot of
Yes.
decisions, but there are so many other things, so
So
it
many
cannot be.
factors for. falls into when you're purchasing a home. Okay, it
Yes.
might be your first home or a second home. Okay, so many factors drives into it, and you need an experts who can guide you.
Yeah. You
It's
cannot
not
take
about
this on your
it
own.
is
I mean, when you spend so much on other things, why wouldn't you, invest in a great
Yeah, it is
realtor
not about always
resource?
about the discounts what you get, right? It
Mm-hmm.
is about the house. House is the place where you go and live in.
Mm-hmm.
So you need.
Nagraj, we're almost at the end of time, but again, a lot of food for thought, for real estate thought right here, and look forward to having you join next week as well. At the same time, 12:30, we're with you on 92.3 FM, Bolly, and so glad to have you on, and thank you for joining us in this journey. Again, check out nagrajhomes.com between now and the next time we meet, and until then, this is Vijay Lakshmi and Nagraj Anaya. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful Sunday. Namaskar.